Talia had reached Termite Island, the time had come to begin preparations for the attack on Doloran and Yaina Overproud.
Welcome to another episode of Gen-Xer, and as you just heard, this is the
Lakesville
Prince of
fell
Hell.
like a sandcastle under the feet of a 4-year-old, and afterwards was plundered, in accordance with age-old custom. Yet as satisfying as it was just a little fish in a great big ocean of good. For the hydrophobic evil had, from the start, planned to capture the city's amazing fleet, which, as opposed to the Horde ships, did not sink like rocks. And so it was that Talia's creatures were driven aboard and the sails were hoisted. As the smoking ruins of the city slowly disappeared below the horizon behind them, the ship set sail for Termite Island, even if no one actually saw the impressive sight, as everyone, hey, I said everyone, was focused on the new target. The aforementioned island was the seat of the magician Yaina Overproud. Yaina was pretty and kind-hearted, and therefore, naturally, absolutely despicable. And if that weren't already enough reason to deal with her, she was also one of Tanos's buddies. Yaina ruled from Doloran. Ah, Doloran, home of arcane magic and high finance alike. Disgusting. Upon landing, the leisurely Evil's army slowly made their way to the financial capital. Yet it would be a good idea to acquire additional, even more powerful allies before facing Yaina.
Is that so? Well, I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, wait, yeah. Isn't this the one where we sacrificed in order to get Crowley? Which may or may not be named after the King of Hell from the show Supernatural, since there are so many. Well,
Talia
I guess.
and the remains of the cold-blooded Evil's army had reached Termite Island. Here the egotistical magician Yaina Overproud ruled over her magical financial stronghold of Doloran.
I'll take care of this witch in short order. We'll just build up an army and beat on everything we see, just the way we did before. It's always worked until now.
Oh no.
The question
Isn't this the laser beam?
What the hell kind of a strange room is that?
Or is that the next one?
What's it good for?
In fact, that was an excellent question. Naturally, it was a... Oh, wait, wait a moment. Yes, actually, it was a hellhole. A hellhole is a portal directly to hell. What do we need that for, you ask yourselves? Another excellent question. Ah, here. Because we want to summon a pit fiend, of course. The demonic and savvy evil plan to lead a pit fiend to Doloran in order to have an ace up its sleeve in the fight against Yaina Overproud. An ingenious plan, I must say.
Okay, pit fiend sounds good. I can see him now. This guy with muscles of steel and... whatever. How do we do this?
Well, first we need a few ingredients, which we then, for the sake of simplicity, just throw into the hellhole. We need corpse dust. However, it has to be from Termite Island, so we can't just scrape it off our zombies, but have to organize some from local graveyards. And toenails? That's simple. Oh, from a centaur. Fortunately, these primitive beings should have a few camps around here. What a coincidence. Besides that, we also need some worm slime. Ugh, just saying it makes me shudder. And spider legs. We'll probably find those kinds of creatures here in the underground. Probably a lot sooner than the tense evil would like.
Alright, so yeah. This one here is where you
and
sacrifice.
It also requires a couple of well-aged, but unfortunately live heroes too.
Quit
They're not
interrupting.
likely to let themselves be thrown in there just like that, so we need a plan.
We can think about that later.
They're so
The other
fucking.
things will be easier to get.
They're so rude.
Through killing.
They're so rude. They keep interrupting. Anyways, yes. We have to sacrifice a bunch of stuff. Now, there's one thing on this level that I still haven't gotten. And one of the achievements is to get all of the bonus creatures, or maybe they're hidden. I don't know. I think they're bonus creatures. So, beyond sacrificing what we have on the list to accomplish our goal, there is also the achievement for sacrificing, whatever creatures in order to get all of the available creatures you can get by sacrificing. So I know if you sacrifice like three of the priestesses, I think you get like a succubus. And then you have to sacrifice, I don't know what the other combinations are, but I know it's 3 of the same sort of hero, and I don't know all of the recipes in order to get that achievement. So we may be doing a lot of experimenting while we're here. So this level could be a lot longer because I can't really rush, to be honest. So also the other problem with this level is the fact that you don't want to go digging too far into this place because you're going to run into worms and spiders well before you're ready to fight them. So yeah, don't dig too deep until you're got somewhat of an army ready. You want at least some creatures. You can't just do it with just Talia. And I don't think they're enough, just the ones we get started with. In any case, the same routine. We get our Naga, then we get the first 3 of those. Then we get ourselves a couple of snots. We get the demon room, and we wait until... Oh, wait. So we have to wait now until we have enough to also now go up and get evil points. So we have 8 population points. And we have to decide what we're going to use for creatures to accomplish our initial battles. So, definitely we need a Naga to help us stay alive longer. I'd say we get 2 demons once we can afford it. Oh, there we go. And then I guess we'll get 2 orcs as soon as we can afford it. We also gonna have to get the vortex. For the demons, or else when they die, we won't be able to resurrect them. We'll dig out some mana.
It's payday.
Just so that it's handy. But right now, we need them to mine gold for us. And we don't want to do too much until we get some gold mined up. Every time you tell your snots to do something, you're taking time away from their mining of our gold, which slows things down for the initial start. So, let's see. Right, yeah, we want to go with the orc. Okay. That should be enough.
Malicious creatures are marching across Termite Island. Men, and of course women. Stop them.
We'll do
For the
that.
Alliance. Well, not the Alliance, but the Alliance of all good folk, and so, you know what I mean. Anyway, stop them. For the goddess.
Whoops! Apparently the heroes weren't as stupid as they looked and had noticed the pitter-patter and banging in the underground. As if that weren't enough, Yaina Overproud herself was there.
Excellent. That saves me a lot of time and work if I can defeat her right here.
Easy there. We really don't have the kind of budget that lets us burn a story character in a single map. Besides, it was necessary to stop the marching heroes, and then, immediately following a stay in the dungeon's own hotel, Le Prison, sacrifice them to the hellhole.
So it's okay to build a little prison and go from that out to a bigger one. And get the added bonus of, even though if you don't sacrifice them, you get like skeletons out of them. And you also earn a small amount of evil points every time you let a hero
Enemies have
turn
entered
into
the
a
dungeon.
skeleton. Oh, right, but we need 1,000 gold just to research the prison. No, we don't. We need 200 evil. Dang it. Okay. This is bad because it's so hard fighting when you are so weak. I think this combination will do us well. As the Banshee slows them down, and then it gives the other creatures time to do their thing. But we're definitely going to need to build more food. So when you first start in something like this, you kind of want to try and move slowly. Do a little here, a little there. Otherwise,
Much like the Hero Academy on Newbie Island, Termite Island was a place frequented by aspiring adventurers. When rumors of a newly opened dungeon made the rounds, many heroes came from all over the island.
so goddamn.
These would be unpleasantly surprised to encounter not a nicely balanced beginner's dungeon, but the cruel evils complex and trap-riddled caves instead.
He's so fucking rude every time I'm talking. Anyways, if you do too much, you end up having no gold, and then you're rushing to try and get gold. So that's one of my biggest issues that I had, is I always tried to expand far too quickly. I've discovered that expanding slowly is a far better way. Here comes some more enemies.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Yes, to the hero!
Come on. You know, they do make for us leveling up a little before we go up and try for the island, which we're going to go shortly after we let them heal after this battle.
Oh, day! And stay down!
I'd like to wait longer but until they level up, but I think that's going to be too much. No? Oh, you know what we should be trying to do, though? Getting a small workshop up and running. We can get some toolboxes made. As long as you keep it small, then it won't take them long to build your limit. So like this place can only hold 14.
Payday. While the battening down the Hatch's Evil's dungeon was pleasing and attractive, outside, a whole world of evil surprises and insidious events triggered by entering unmarked areas awaited. What was the fearful evil waiting for?
Yeah?
Nothing. I'm just... Oh, for frying out loud.
Ouch! Ouch! Take that!
There are enemies in your dungeon.
What? They literally walked right by us. Damn it! Just damn it. As soon as I try and go up to do the island, we get frickin' intruders. Frickin' damn it. And now they're hurt. This is what I mean by expanding slowly, because all your snots go to do what you highlighted right away. So by like sort of moving slowly, you keep them doing your gold, right? And or other work. Well, really what you want is gold. So that when you finally do get your island, you can start upgrading right away.
Yeah?
I don't know. I don't know if I have enough to do it, but we're going to have no choice. We cannot get any further from right now until we get this spot. Here we go. At least there's no healer. Come on.
It's not gonna get up.
Good. Look at the invaders are already coming. They're heading to the dungeon like right now.
Not gonna get up.
Okay, home everyone. Right. Now, got the evil points rocking. Let's power up. Yes, Arcanium first. Okay. That way I can start working on magic. And we almost have enough for the temple. The Arcanium temple. Also, with the Arcanium, it's okay to, you know, to not have it evened out, because these squares are storage for your mana. So even having like a block like this where you can't put a temple is fine. Some of the other places, well, the workhouse is like that. The gold is, but say the demon room, it's just a waste of space. And kind of the same with the graveyard. And with the hideout, the horde room that I call it the horde. Anyways, now we just sort of let the evil points build up as we slowly expand out. Plan the dungeon somewhat while we increase our battle
Some
power.
kind of staging post would be required before any heroes could be sacrificed to the hellhole. Undefeated heroes would be rather uncooperative, but dead ones would be of no help to the bored evil. The solution was obvious. A prison had to be built. The always wanted to be a prison guard evil immediately began to research and build one.
That's right. Let's get that going. I already did. No, I didn't build a spot for it. Or dig a spot for it, I meant. That's fine. We'll dig it right here. This will be a good start. See, I don't want to get too far into the dungeon because I don't want to run into the worms and spiders yet. I really want to get our power up. I guess we'll just have to fill those in. Anywhere that has room efficiency, you either want to try and keep even or make sure all the tiles are full and that you got a door or can put a door. What the hell? What did we just break into? So our mana is 1,350. So it'd be good if we could get guard room. The library would be nice. Then after that, we'll want the mechanarium so we can build traps. I hate when things are uneven like that. I hate it, I hate it. I think they call it OCD. Or OCDing.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Oh my gosh. Like, we just don't get a break. Sometimes. No, don't use those spells. That's stupid. Just have it.
Hasta la vista, baby.
That's it. Okay, let's put a guard room here. Suppose we could dig this out to expand the Arcanium. However, oh right, I know what I was going to put here now. Prison.
The first prison had been built. Now, heroes could be imprisoned when they were defeated. This was not only important for sacrificing the heroes the hellhole so desperately wanted, but also because each hero generated some evilness
only
at the end of their
1,300 gold remaining.
Exactly. Let them stew and rot in prison, the miserable
There's a-
do-gooders.
Something our
diamond
quick-tempered protagonist obviously desired.
Down
The
here.
very best thing, though, was the fact that any heroes that died in prison
They
became
always
skeletons.
keep
And
interrupting
Proto
me.
Evil immediately wanted to try this out, of course.
They're constantly interrupting me. They're so rude. Anyways, pretty sure the diamond vein is down in here. Or at least a diamond vein. And the other one, I think, is where this exclamation mark is. But right now,
There are enemies in your dungeon.
we're going to be using that. So, for the next little bit. There we go. They get to go to prison. Okay, so who are we gonna put in here for our guards? Let's put the zombies. Say a couple orcs and a naga. Maybe even the undead Fancy. I mean, what else can she do? Not much. Yeah,
The first
we'll do
hero
that.
woke in the prison, where his death would generate some wonderful evilness for the disgusting evil. Outstanding. Oh yes, and some heroes also needed to be sacrificed in the hellhole. A tough decision.
My secret and mystical counselors, who only I can see, tell me that the demons would love to see some skilled elven archers thrown into the hellhole. Apparently, they need someone to hunt giant mosquitoes.
Counselors only you can see? My goodness, as if your split personality wasn't annoying enough.
I can't really argue with you there. I too wish that Sister Goody Two-Shoes would finally go and bother someone else.
Let's do... Don't ask me. Time for the Tinker's Cave. Okay, let's also get the research hall built. Or the lecture hall. And we already have a spot picked out for the initial. Now, mechanarium goes here. Perfection.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
And the drum. Yep. Let's single her out. See how they do. Without any backup. It looks like they're not going to do well. We'll call for your reinforcements. Once we get some traps, we'll be able to whittle their health down. Making those on guard efficient enough. Okay. Okay, now what can I do right now? Let's get our portal home. That's a good thing. And we'll get that. Should we get the GoBots right now? Or let's get our population point. And let's get ourselves a couple snots. Okay. Slowly but surely. So, the size of that research room was pretty bad. But let's dig out that bottom part. We'll add a bit more to it.
The listening
Then I think we're gonna need to put
the
one
demons of the hellhole might
there.
be interested in trading a handful of priestesses of the light for one of their female demons. This sounded like a very interesting trade indeed.
Yeah. So, I've not figured out, like, when they say priestess of the light, do they mean the novice? Or do they mean the priestesses? Who knows?
The hellhole rewarded the sacrifice of a live hero with a respectable burp.
Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Look
There
at
are
that.
enemies
Still
in your
didn't give
dungeon.
me another one there. That's it. I'm gonna try something. Yeah, that didn't work out. Hey, oops. Let's do this. The way that room adjusts its size, I find it best to make the most use out of the area you cut out. You know, to rebuild it because of the way it shapes. But from what I just saw, I don't think that's necessary. It does seem to adjust just by deleting, unlike the other rooms. That's fine. Come on now. There we go. Nice big research room. It's perfect. Get the door up. You know, could make a bit of a maze here. Something like...
Payday! Rumor has it that the demons of the hellhole might welcome the sacrifice of a few little snots. Or maybe it's just because it's fun, too. The experimental evil immediately tried it out.
Right, you could do something like that. Then, you can actually block this. And it means you get more time. You know what I mean? It takes them longer to get up towards the heart. And then they'll come right out
in your dungeon.
at the, right at the guard room. So we're gonna have to dig the gold out. Oh shit, no, this won't work now. Buzz buckets. Okay. Now I gotta rethink this. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, let's come from here then. So that we can mine that gold. That gold vein. After that gold vein's done being mined, then I can try the passing thing.
The hero died in the unspeakable evil's prison. In fact, this wasn't such a bad thing. A skeleton rose from the dead hero's remains, which would henceforth serve the homicidal evil without questions or demands. Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Maybe we should see what happens when we throw a few of these elves with the swords into the hellhole.
Why? Is that some sort of secret recipe?
Recipe? No idea. But it sounds like fun. Damn fair-skinned elves. Oh, but in the end, they are related to us. Those tree-cuddling hippies have nothing in common with us dark elves.
You see, I closed it back off so that we can mine that vein. So now we have this big room to work with, which is perfect. For what? Don't know, but we'll figure it out. Hey, let's take 3 warriors and drop them in. See what happens.
The hellhole rewarded the sacrifice of a live hero with a respectable birth.
Nothing. Okay, so we know warriors don't give us anything. Interesting. Guess I should work on traps, but efficiency is not a bad thing working on. Let's see if we can find the diamond and the worms. I'm certain it's down here somewhere. Somewhere in here. At least, I believe it is. But we'll
Enemies
dig in.
have entered the dungeon.
We'll dig in. No, I want her.
Payday.
I don't think I rang the drum. Okay, where were we digging? Here. Okay, let's dig in this way some more. Come on. No, it's not down here then. Unless it's way over here. It's gotta be here. Alright, let's go for worm. Pretty sure down here is a vein. A diamond. Sure. For sure this time. This one I only thought. But I'm for sure on that one. Watch me be wrong. Just because. It's fine. It's good to be wrong. Stopped from getting too big of a head. Damn it, I'm sure it's down here.
Hopefully no one has a arachnophobia.
There it is.
A spider nest has been discovered.
There it is. Okay, so.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Oh, come on!
The arachno-running evil had torn off the first spider leg, just what it needed for the hellhole. It carelessly threw the rest of the spider and the remaining 7 legs aside.
Do I drop them? Yep.
The dungeon heart is being attacked.
I gotta airdrop them.
The non-arachnophobic evil threw the first spider legs into the hellhole. Why did that please the demons? No idea. Maybe they ran out of interdelicate Russians.
Alright. Now, let's take care of these spiders. Let's get our fireball. Okay, now we have got our diamond vein.
Done! All of the spider legs have been tossed into the hellhole. The spider-hating evil had mastered the assignment
Let's make
without
our
even
vault.
breaking a sweat.
Let's make our vault. Let's see. Yeah, I'd say that's gonna be good enough. Plenty big enough. Plenty big enough. And it's a 3-snot vein. Means 3 snots can work on it. Wait, yeah, 3 snots can work on that one. So let's start with just this. Yeah, we got enough gold. Okay, we'll start with that. Let them start mining it.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Ah, damn it, no. Good. Now we gotta work on a brewery. Which is fine, we have space for it right here. Oh, food. Should work on food as well. So we'll build another hatchery here. Get another snot available. Let's get the 2 pitiful now. Also, let's get the compressed mana
Uh-oh, a spider nest has been
and
unearthed.
generating heart. Another what? Okay, that I wasn't expecting.
Showed him.
Payday.
Huh?
A giant
The
worm
worm.
has been sighted in the dungeon.
Ooh! Oh, Dave! Evil is unstoppable!
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Oh, come on! Give me a break!
The disgusting evil picked up some... It was done. All of the requisite worm slime had been collected. Oh my, I saw this documentary about liposuction one time, and this stuff was... Another challenge mastered by the repulsive evil.
Now, if we can just get that door up. Rogue, rogue, rogue.
The demon-appeasing evil had sacrificed a hero. The prepared to make a sacrifice evil threw another hero into the hellhole.
You think that maybe you can't do the achievement until after enough heroes are sacrificed? Wonder if that one objective has to be completed first. It's always a possibility. 11K left in that. Come on. Getting close to our max pop snot. Now we gotta let them build up our gold. I gotta go to the store. Yeah. How long? Wait. No, I'll wait 20 minutes. So end episode 1 in about 20 or 30 minutes. There we go. We've got our door. So, question is, how many do? Oh my gosh!
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Hey! You're not gonna get me.
Unbelievable! So, if you saw, one of our Nagas is unhappy. Can you guess why? Alright. Let's see. Let's do it that way so I don't have to do any rebuilding for now. Like wall rebuilding, I mean. Can increase that. And we can increase that. I'm not sure if we've got enough of these, but this will make sure we do. Book. Production normal here. You can have that. So. Let's do that. Is there enough room in this demon room? Yes, there is. Good. That's what I was hoping. Now, let's put another temple in. Or shrine. I'll do that. Okay. Well, Oh, gotta dig this all
Enemies
out.
have entered the dungeon.
Oh, for frack me sakes. It's another gold vein. Completely not what I wanted.
Payday.
Come on. Perfect. That should get this efficiency up. Yeah. Okay, so wait, there was right, the brewery we wanted to get, right? So we can get the healing beer and that suit. Okay. Right, it's fine to do that. So that's probably enough. Yeah, that's probably good. Then we'll do this. What? Oh, I don't have. Alright, so it's a novice. Alright, rogue, warden, 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 novice, warden, warden. Okay.
In exchange for the hostile evil's sacrifice, the demons of the hellhole sent a number of arachnoids skittering into the dungeon.
Check that out.
Thank God I had them treat my arachnophobia with electric shocks back in the day, and that almost without any lasting side effects. The demons beyond the hellhole were almost ecstatic about the wicked evil's sacrifice, and threw a few miserable imps through the portal in thanks.
So,
Cute.
what gave us what? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Damn it. Okay. I do like the creatures we got out of it, though. So, yeah. Okay, we're doing well there now. Do I increase the size of this room? In order to get, yeah, because if I want to get more, if I want to get traps going soon, let's do that. We'll take that. That should work. And we can build these. Okay, here we go. Let's grab this mana. Okay, so we're doing well. Very, very well. Very happy with our gradual progress here. So if we get the healing beer, and we'll get the Gobbinot machine.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Okay, and then let's get the mana shield. There's not enough down here to fight all them. Where are they all? Right. Bro's mad because he doesn't have a monk. Forgot. I forgot to correct that situation. Let's see. Oh, so we can just do this.
It's payday.
This will make sure we don't run out of space again for the horde. There we go. That's it. Come on, you guys. Okay, so let's see. Well, we haven't seen any need to make that bigger. And if you make it too big, then you don't get any of your zombies. And I did research that, yes. Okay, so now we just got to decide on what we're doing. We go get another evil island, I wonder? Marker for destruction.
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Let's I saw 2 healers in this batch, so I was thinking we should shield them because it's gonna take longer to defeat them with those 2. Our zombies are so incredibly weak. It's like they're so weak, you know? Come on. Now, I was thinking, if we put a hen room here, we don't really have to make it too efficient. Just so that they have food. Well, we should anyways. That way they won't be away from here too long. And they can eat. They can eat while on duty. We could even put a little gold room here.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Now we work on traps. There, payday for the guards. Payday and food right by the guard station. That is a pretty decent idea. That way they don't have to go so far. Okay, so we can have 12 guards on duty. Why aren't they on guard duty? The Banshees should be on guard duty when you can. They slow down the enemy's attacks, but since they don't permadie, they can level up at the same time. They're ideal for the guard room, in my opinion. Might as well grab that. Magicules, I think we need to make the graveyard bigger now. Looks pretty full in there.
It's payday. A couple of
Oh,
worms
for
are
crying out
roaming
loud.
through your dungeon. Crush the worms.
Oh,
There are enemies in your dungeon.
perfectly perfect. Yeah. He dies. Everything's good. I still think there's a diamond vein down here. Traps. Traps. Traps, traps, traps. I keep forgetting. Let's research some traps. Hey, flamer heater. That. Maybe we can. Okay, maybe we can. Did I already get the GoBots? I did. Now I have the steel iron hides. Okay, now. Can we? Oh, we can. Let's do that. Got 2 more pop slots. Alright, so let's see. Let's do 3.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
So, we need to weaken these guys. If we want any hope of them being weakened, no? It's gotta work here. It has to. So what I need is tar. $64 chickens. Okay. Yeah, things are going really well. Very happy. Now all we gotta do is go up and start raining havoc. But I would like to have a nice, more defended dungeon so that we can beat the enemy down more. Get more, get more. Alright, let's go. It's time to go. It's time to go raise some havoc up there.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
What do you mean? Where? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. The very moment I walk out the door. Like, what the hell kind of bullshit is that?
Where are you taking me?
Payday.
For a walk. We're going for a walk.
I knew you'd need me.
Okay? You mind? Okay, that's chaotic.
The merciless evil's armies destroyed the hobbit camp with joyful efficiency. These hobbits wouldn't be running off throwing any rings into any lava in any mountains anymore. Heroes are on their way to one of your islands of evilness. The eager to explore evil's army had discovered one of the heroes' camps. They immediately took care of its demolition.
Exactly! Come on! Let's tear the place apart! Another glorious victory for the Queen of Evil! I mean, for the absolute evil. Of course. I mean, it's not my army. Not yet. Anyway.
You're the Queen of Evil? Well, I didn't vote for you. And anyways, Queen of the Damned sounds better to me.
Really? Oh, God. Terrible film. Except for the music. But of course, a bit better love story than that bit at Twilight.
You're not taking my island. Okay? Let's go for some more
still
of
the
our
Horde,
parts.
I mean the evil, spread their infestation across Termite Island. Onwards, peoples of the Alliance, drive this riffraff off. Otherwise, the tourists will stay away and we'll have to close up shop. I'll be at your side. Well, later. I have something important to do in Doloran. All the best, and for the
It's on the
Alliance
run
and
now.
so forth.
Damn, that cowardly magician is escaping.
Just like I hadn't said anything. As Yaina got out of Dodge, her subordinate heroes from the nearby village did what heroes did best. Desperately head for their opponents, using brute force and violence with absolutely no finesse whatsoever. The dungeon protecting evil made ready.
Can we get the corpse dust before we have to run back already, or what? Nope. There they are. Alright. Besides, it's time we can do some research now anyways. And here they are.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
And yeah, well, that did quite a number on them. And we weren't even right set up for it yet. I'm pretty sure this is in this version, in this level I mean, this trap is efficient. Extremely efficient. Let's see what damage it's doing right now anyway.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Yeah, I think with the rest, boom. Oh, look at how much damage this zombie took. And dead. They really are just cannon fodder. Yeah, let's wait for our traps to be done before I go do anything on now. Doing any more. Actually, forget that. I gotta go. So, with that, I'm gonna close this episode out. So what are we on? Prince of Hell. So, Prince of Hell. And alrighty. So, my name is Cool Breeze. I have a goal of reaching 1,000 plus subs by April 2025. However, the only way I can accomplish that goal is through you viewers. So if you could be so kind as to hit the subscribe button, I'll be eternally grateful. Top of that, hit the bell, a like, a dislike. If you have any tips, tricks, or name calling you want to do, drop it in the comments. Check out my library videos. Choose a game you want to see me play, and drop that in the comments, and I'll install it and play it. So, with that, I'm going to let you go. Bye now. Oh, wait, yeah, join me tomorrow for some more dungeons. 2, 3, and 4. Something. there'll be another one, another video about dungeons tomorrow, for sure. Bye now.